You know what's funny about modern technology? It gives you power. Real power. The kind of power that can change everything with just one tap. My name is Lisa Chen. I'm 65 years old. And 3 months ago, I learned something important. When you're the one paying for everything, you're also the one who can stop paying for everything. This is the story of how I went from being the family ATM to the woman who canceled Netflix in the middle of Stranger Things Season 4. Petty? Maybe. Necessary? Absolutely. They call me a cool grandma. I'm on TikTok. I know what slay means. I can use Venmo faster than my daughter-in-law can say, "Can you send me money for?" But here's the thing about being a cool grandma. People forget you're still a person. They forget you have feelings. They forget you're not just a walking, talking credit card with a pulse. And when they forget, well, that's when grandma reminds them. Let me paint you a picture of my life before everything went sideways. Every morning, I'd wake up to notifications. Ding, ding, ding. Venmo request from Jessica, $200 Timmy's soccer camp. Zelle request from Michael, $500 emergency car repair. PayPal request from Jessica, $150 Maya's dance recital costume. I'd approve them all, every single one, because that's what grandmas do, right? We give, we support, we show up, and I did show up. Oh boy, did I show up. I was at every soccer game, every dance recital, every school play where my grandson played tree number 3. I brought snacks. I brought enthusiasm. I brought my credit card. When Jessica and Michael bought their house in Pasadena, guess whose retirement savings became their down payment? Mine. $75,000. Mom, it's not a gift, it's a loan, Michael said, hugging me tight. We'll pay you back as soon as we can. That was 3 years ago. Spoiler alert, I'm still waiting for that first payment. But I didn't mind, because I was needed, I was important, I was part of the family unit. Or so I thought. It started on a Tuesday. I was scrolling through Instagram. Yes, I'm on Instagram. Don't look so surprised when I saw Jessica's post. The caption read, "Best day ever. Disneyland with my favorite people. #family first. #making memories. #blessed." The photo showed Jessica, Michael, and my grandkids, 8-year-old Maya and 10-year-old Timmy, in front of Sleeping Beauty's castle. Everyone was wearing matching Mickey Mouse ears. They looked so happy. I stared at that photo for a long time. Because here's what I knew that her 847 followers didn't know. 2 weeks earlier, I'd received a Venmo request from Jessica, $800. Family Disneyland trip. Kids are so excited. I'd approved it immediately. Of course I did. My babies wanted to go to Disneyland. But apparently, family trip had a very specific definition. And that definition didn't include me. I kept scrolling through the photos. 12 pictures total. Breakfast at that fancy character dining place. The kids on Space Mountain. Everyone eating those overpriced churros. Not one photo included me. Not one caption mentioned me. It was like I didn't exist. Except, I did exist. As the person who paid for it. I sat there in my living room, phone in hand. And I felt something I hadn't felt in a very long time. I felt used. That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about that Instagram post. About the matching Mickey ears I wasn't wearing. About the memories I wasn't making. So I did something I'd never done before. I opened my Venmo app and scrolled back. Way back. 6 months. A year. 2 years. And oh my God. $200 here. $500 there. $150. $300. $1,000. Soccer camp. Dance lessons. Emergency, car repairs. School supplies. Birthday parties. Christmas presents. Summer camp. New iPad for schoolwork. Grocery money. Utility bills. In the last 2 years alone, I'd sent $47,000. $47,000. I felt sick. But then I noticed something else. Something that made my blood run cold. The payment descriptions were public. You know how Venmo shows your transactions to your friends? Yeah, and there, in Jessica's public feed, were dozens of my payments with little emojis and casual thank yous. Thanks Mom, you're the best. Lisa Chen paid Jessica Rodriguez $500. You're a lifesaver. Lisa Chen paid Jessica Rodriguez $300. Best meal ever. Best meal ever. Mother-in-law, not grandma, not family. Meal, like I was a transaction. A convenience. A resource to be managed. But wait, it gets better. Or worse, depending on how you look at it. I couldn't stop investigating. I was like a detective in a bad crime show. Except the crime was against my bank account. I checked my credit card statements. Netflix $19.99 month. I'd added Jessica to my family plan 2 years ago. Spotify $15.99 month, family premium account. Amazon Prime $139 year, shared account. Disney $10.99 month, for the kids, mom. Hulu $14.99 month. New York Times subscription $17 month, Michael needs it for work. HelloFresh meal kit $120 week. We're so busy, it really helps. iCloud storage $9.99 month. Jessica's photos were backing up to my storage. Even their freaking phone plan was under my name. $180 month for 3 lines. I was literally paying for them to not invite me to Disneyland. I was funding the life I wasn't allowed to be part of. And the cherry on top? I checked Michael's Instagram. His latest story showed him at a fancy steakhouse with Jessica. Date night. The caption, finally saving enough for a nice dinner out. #adulting right. Saving enough. Saving enough. While I was paying for their Netflix. Their phones, their groceries, their kids' everything. That's when I made my decision. I didn't do anything crazy. I didn't yell. I didn't send angry texts. I didn't post a passive-aggressive Facebook status about fake family. No, I did something much simpler. I took back what was mine. First Netflix. Account settings. Manage profiles. Remove user Jessica Rodriguez. Remove user Michael Chen. Click. Gone. I imagined them that evening, settling in to watch their show. Only to see, this account is no longer available. Next Spotify. Disney. Hulu. New York Times. Click. 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 All gone. Amazon Prime? Changed the password. Phone plan? I called T-Mobile. I'd like to remove 2 lines from my family plan, please. The representative asked if I was sure. Oh, I'm very sure. HelloFresh? Cancelled. iCloud? I downgraded to the free tier. Jessica's 10,000 photos of food and selfies? Sorry, not sorry. Pay for your own storage. And then came the pièce de résistance. Venmo. I didn't delete my account. That would be too obvious. Instead, I changed my settings. Every pending request? Declined. Every auto-approve? Turned off. And then I went nuclear. I made all my past transactions private. No more public thank yous. No more best meal ever for the world to see. And finally, I sent one last payment. To myself. 1 cent. The description? Lisa Chen paid Lisa Chen 1 cent for self-respect. Done. It took exactly 4 hours. Michael, Mom, did you change the Netflix password? I didn't respond. 20 minutes later. Jessica, Lisa, I think there's a problem with the phone bill. My service is cut off? Still nothing from me. An hour after that. Michael calling. Michael calling. Michael calling. I let it go to voicemail. Mom, hey, can you call me back? There's some kind of mix-up with a bunch of accounts and... Just call me back, okay? Love you, love you. Those words used to warm my heart. Now they just sounded like a transaction. They showed up at my house the next evening. Both of them. No kids. I opened the door. Michael looked concerned. Jessica looked annoyed, confused, scared. Good. Mom, what's going on? Michael asked, stepping inside without invitation. What do you mean? I asked sweetly, heading to my kitchen. I'd been making tea. Earl Grey. My favorite. The Netflix, the phone plan, the mom. Did we do something wrong? I turned around slowly. Did you do something wrong? I repeated. That's an interesting question, Michael. Jessica jumped in. Lisa, if this is about money, we can talk about. It's not about money. Then what? When was the Disneyland trip? Michael's face changed. Mom, I paid $800 for a family trip. I saw the photos on Instagram. Matching Mickey ears. Character breakfast. You all looked so happy. Mom, we were going to invite you, but... But what? Jessica and Michael exchanged a look. That look. That, oh shit, we're caught, look. We thought you'd be tired, Jessica said finally. Disneyland is a lot of walking and you have that bad knee. My knee is fine. And we didn't want you to feel obligated. Obligated to join the trip I paid for? Here's what I think happened. I think you wanted a fun family day. Just the four of you. Your little nuclear family. And that's fine. That's completely fine, Mom. But you didn't want to pay for it yourselves. So you asked me. And I, like an idiot, said yes. Because I thought family trip included me. Michael sat down heavily. We messed up. Yes, you did. For the last 2 years, I've sent you $47,000. Jessica's eyes went wide. I've paid for soccer camp, dance lessons, car repairs, groceries, birthday parties, Christmas presents. I've paid your phone bill, your Netflix, your Spotify, your Amazon Prime, your HelloFresh, your iCloud storage. Mom, we were going to pay you back. When, Michael? When were you going to pay me back? Before or after your date night at the steakhouse where you were finally saving enough? Do you know what hurts the most? It's not the money. I'd give you every penny I have if you needed it. It's that you made me feel like I mattered when all I was a wallet with a pulse. Jessica started crying. I saw my payment to you on Venmo. Best meal ever. Not, Mom. Not, Grandma. Mother-in-law. Like I'm not real family. Like I'm an obligation. A resource. That's not true, Jessica whispered. Then why wasn't I at Disneyland? No answer. Why haven't you visited me in 2 months? Silence. Why'd I only hear from you when you need money? Michael put his head in his hands. Jessica stood up suddenly. You want to know the truth? Her voice was shaky. Fine. Here's the truth. She pulled out her phone. Hands trembling, she opened something and shoved it at me. It was a GoFundMe page. The title, Help Lisa Chen Fight Cancer, Support Fund. I couldn't breathe. What is this? 6 months ago, Jessica said, tears streaming down her face, I was cleaning your bathroom. You'd asked me to grab your prescription from the medicine cabinet. Oh no. I saw the bottles. Tamoxifen. Anastrozole. I googled them. Breast cancer medications. I sat down. You never told us, Michael said quietly. Mom, why didn't you tell us? Because. My voice was barely a whisper. Because I didn't want to be a burden. A burden? Jessica's voice cracked. Lisa, you're not a... Yes, I am. I stood up, angry now. Don't you see? That's what old people become. Burdens. We get sick, we need help, we need money for treatments, we need rides to appointments, we need family, Michael finished. Mom, you need family. Jessica sat down next to me. The GoFundMe has $23,000 in it, she said quietly. We've been saving every dollar we could spare. That's why we asked you for money for other things. Not because we wanted to use you. Because we were trying to save for your treatment. I stared at the screen. Names I recognized. Amounts ranging from $20 to $500. My book club. My neighbors. My old coworkers. The Disneyland trip. Jessica's voice broke. Insurance denied your treatment. We needed to decide whether to pay for the kids' trip or put that money toward your medical bills. Michael wanted to cancel Disney. But I thought. She couldn't finish. Michael took over. Jessica thought we should give the kids one last normal, happy memory before we told them about your diagnosis. Before everything changed. We were going to tell you about the GoFundMe after Disney. We were going to surprise you with the money. And then we were going to move you in with us, whether you liked it or not. The phone bill, the Netflix, all of it, Mom, we weren't trying to save money from you. We were trying to save money for you. Jessica pulled out her own phone and showed me her banking app. A separate savings account, Lisa's treatment fund minus $18,432. Every payment you sent us, we put some aside. Plus our own savings. We've been eating ramen for months to add more. I looked at them both. Why didn't you just tell me? Because you would have said no, they said in unison. They were right. I found the lump 8 months ago, I heard myself say. Stage 2. They caught it early enough. Treatment was expensive. Insurance covered some, but not all. How much do you need? Michael asked. It doesn't matter. Mom, how much? $35,000. For the full treatment protocol. Jessica and Michael looked at each other. We're at $41,000 between the GoFundMe and our savings, Jessica said. It's yours. All of it. I can't take. You can. You will. You don't have a choice. I canceled your Netflix, I said weakly. Michael laughed through his tears. That's okay. We can watch stuff at your place after your chemo sessions. 3 months later. So here's where we are now. I'm halfway through treatment. My hair is shorter, but I'm alive. More alive than I've been in years, actually. Michael and Jessica didn't just give me that money, they became my care team. Michael drives me to every appointment. Jessica researches every treatment option, every side effect, every dietary recommendation. And the kids? Maya made me a "Cancer Sucks" poster that hangs in my hospital room. Timmy learned to make my favorite soup. But we also made new rules. Real rules. Boundaries. The new Chen family guidelines. Rule number 1: no more secret money stuff. Everything is transparent. If they need help, they ask directly. If I give freely, not as an ATM. Rule number 2: all subscriptions are split fairly. They pay for their own Netflix now. But we share Disney because, honestly, I'm obsessed with The Mandalorian. Rule number 3: Venmo requests must include actual conversations. No more $500 requests with just an emoji. Use your words. Rule number 4: family events include all family. If I'm paying, I'm invited. If I'm not invited, they pay. Rule number 5: honesty over protection. No more hiding health issues, money problems, or feelings to protect each other. And the most important rule? Rule number 6: love is not measured in dollars. It's measured in presence. Remember how I said I'm a cool grandma? Well, I started a blog, Grandma's Venmo Revenge, a guide to digital boundaries for modern seniors. It went viral. Actually viral. 2 million views in the first week. Turns out, I'm not the only grandma who's been used as a family ATM. My DMs are full of stories. Grandmas who paid for weddings they weren't invited to. Grandpas funding college for grandkids they never see. Parents who give and give and give until there's nothing left. And you know what I tell them? You are not a bank. You are a person. You deserve respect, presence, and honesty. Your love is not measured by your Venmo balance. If they only call when they need money, they don't need a parent, they need a loan officer. Cancel that Netflix. Take back that Amazon Prime. Not out of spite, but out of self-respect. And if they love you, really love you, they'll understand. Last week, I went to Disneyland. All of us. Me, Michael, Jessica, Maya, Timmy. We wore matching Mickey ears. Mine said, "Grandma," in sparkly letters. Maya held my hand through Pirates of the Caribbean. Timmy shared his churro with me, the highest honor from a 10-year-old. And when Jessica took our family photo in front of the castle, I was right in the middle. Not because I paid for the trip, though I did, and happily. But because I finally understood something important. Being a cool grandma isn't about saying yes to every request. It's about teaching the next generation that love requires respect. That family means showing up not just when you need something, but when you have nothing to offer except yourself. And that sometimes, the most loving thing you can do is press decline. New payment received. Michael Chen paid Lisa Chen 1 cent. Description: for teaching me what family really means. Love you, Mom. I smiled and sent one back. Lisa Chen paid Michael Chen 1 cent. Description: that's what grandmas do. So that's my story. The story of how I became that grandma who canceled Netflix. Am I proud of it? Yeah, I kind of am. Because sometimes, you have to lose everything to remember what actually matters. And what matters isn't the money. It's the Mickey ears. It's the hand-holding. It's the presence. If this story resonated with you, if you've ever felt used, overlooked, or taken for granted, I want you to know something. You are not alone. You are not wrong for wanting respect. And you are absolutely allowed to press decline. This is Lisa Chen, signing off. And remember, love isn't a transaction. But respect? That's non-negotiable.